Since we have school starting the next Monday, we want the parents to think about, safety things for their kids. Inevitably, we have a lot of traffic. We have a lot of pedestrian traffic.
Yeah.
We have a lot of kids walking back and forth from school. So some of the things that we encourage parents to do before school starts, of course, is if your student is a bike rider or a walker to school, and there's quite a bit of those,
Yeah.
to practice this, practice the routine, practice the route that they're going to go, and make sure they know they do not deviate from that route. They don't stop by somebody's house. They don't go to the store. If they walk by a McDonald's, they don't go into the McDonald's. They go directly to school. And of course, they never accept rides from anybody that they do not know. So again, we want the kids to be safe. We want parents who are driving. We have 2 schools that are opening up this year that have never been open before. One of them is out in Beulah on Nama Road, just down from the Navy or the Navy Federal Call Center. It's the Beulah Middle School, and that's right there on Nama Road. So if you guys know Nama Road coming in from Alabama,
there's
there's a lot of traffic.
Exactly.
And now we're going to throw buses. We're going to bring in staff. And we're going to bring in parents driving their kids to school. And on top of that, you're going to have kids crossing 9 Mile Road.
Right.
So guys, I'm asking you, please be careful driving. Make sure your kids wear something bright when they're walking or riding a bike. That way they are easily seen.
Right.
And again, if they practice the route, they know the best ways to go. They know how to cross traffic. They know where to cross. And they know how to ride their bike, against traffic. It's important for kids to understand that. Because if they're riding and the traffic is coming up from behind them, it's very easy to veer off.
An accident can easily happen.
And next thing you know, you hear traffic, but you know if it's coming from behind you or if it's the car coming in front of you. So we want kids and parents to understand these things. And again, you got buses, watch for that big yellow bus and make sure you don't pass that bus if that stop sign's out. And watch for kids darting out from the bus. Now, this is not only morning, it's the afternoon as well.
Oh,
So,
exactly. Yeah. They're coming home from school. Yeah.
And on top of Beulah, we have Kingsfield Elementary School that's opening up. Not only do you have Ransom Middle right there, you have the new elementary school right next to it, which makes those neighborhoods and that traffic even more congested. So, think ahead of the game.
These are all great tips. Again, school starts on August 13th.
13th, it's a Monday, yes.
And people need to remember those lights come back on, the flashing lights for school zones.
Yes, watch out for the lights.
You could get ticketed during that. A lot of people
and some of the
forget.
ones that you don't really think about because after school starts or is out for the summer, you just go right through like Mobile Highway in front of
you get
Bellevue
used to it.
Middle. Yes. Palafox right there in front of Brentwood. You used to the lights not coming on. Now the lights are going to come on in the morning and afternoon. And these kids just assume that you as a driver are safe and paying attention.
Yeah.
So put the phones down, get up a few minutes early for work, understand that there's going to be a lot of traffic, a lot of buses, and a lot of kids, and just watch out for them because, unfortunately, these are kids and they're not paying attention. They're walking with their smartphones. They got their head down and, they're going to walk right out in front of you, and please just be careful and pay attention to them.
I know another good tip that you gave on News Radio the other day when we were talking about this was even though the school zone lights might turn off, it's between, certain times.
Sure.
There could be kids that are late to school.
Yes.
So you still need to pay attention in those areas.
If you're near a school, just be aware that, somebody may be late for school. Mom and dad might have to get up early and go to work. They're going to leave, the young lady, young man there, say you got to get up, and they don't get up. And now they're running an hour late for school, and they're literally running to school trying to get there. And before they know it, they're in the middle of traffic. So again, just because the light's on or off, we want you always to be aware that there's kids nearby.
Absolutely.
And again, make sure they wear clothes that can be easily seen. And if they're on that bicycle, make sure they have a helmet on.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. These were all great tips for school starting back.